Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Legion of Picks studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, if you would be so kind and give us the old thumbs up if you're having some fun, if you're hitting some picks. Let us know that you dig what we're doing. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. And, of course, check us out on social media, all that good stuff over there, Twitter and Facebook, yada, yada, yada. And most importantly, let us know what you're playing. What are you on today? Are you fading the Deep-3? See how successful that'll be 2 days in a row? Yeah, it could work for you. We were absolutely cold yesterday. Are you maybe tailing? Maybe say, you know what? He's going to rally. He's due. Whatever it is. Maybe you've conjured up some golf plays. Who knows? I don't know what it is. But if you can bet on it and you guys have got it, let me know what it is, all right? When we get them right, we'll give you the shout-out. You get enough of them right, you will be the capper of the day. We had another great battle today in the Capper of the Day contest, so we'll be getting to that in just a minute. And of course, what would it be without a shameless plug for our websites, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, an absolute must visit for all of you doing your own handicapping and checking out information there. Great thing about those two sites is they synthesize all the information that you find from all the different places, and you got all the stuff, all those tabs open at the top. We kind of synthesize it into one place and give you all those picks and trends that they've run across. So it's very cool place. And of course, speaking of cool places, it's New Jersey. Nobody ever said that. No, I actually like New Jersey. I think it gets a bad rap. However, it's ruling right now as they are killing it on the sports book, and nobody is doing it better than pointsbet.com. So check them out if you're in the great state of New Jersey. Hey, tell them Winners and Whiners sent you. We got a couple cool things that we're doing as far as affiliates go with them, and just follow the link in the description, and you'll be taken care of there. So make sure you do that. All right, well, we got to do it. Can't put it off anymore. Let's get to the recap of yesterday's action. It was not our best day, as we had St. Louis had a nice prize, as Daniel Ponce de Leon all of a sudden remembered that he is Daniel Ponce de Leon, and perhaps he's not quite as good as we thought he was quite yet, as Houston definitely took care of business there against him. St. Louis bats quiet once again, and we also had the over in the Texas-Oakland game. And you know what? That's going to be one of those games where I think we capped it right, but we just didn't get the result. You know, that happens. Sometimes you cap it right, it doesn't work out. Sometimes you cap them wrong, and it works out for the wrong reason. So whatever it is, we had over 9.5. Oakland hit 4 home runs and scored 5 runs. Thanks very much, guys, as that it missed by a half a run as it stays under at 5-4. And we tried our hand. We went back to the well again. You know, I should just cap one of these games a weekend as far as the CFL, because, you know, I hit one on Friday night, like, oh, I know a little something about the CFL. And then Saturday rolls around. I take kind of a wild pick, little underdog, and find out we don't know shit. So, yeah, it was ugly as British Columbia, the Lions, just got rolled over. Yeah, not good at all. The quarterback looked dreadful. 4 sacks. They couldn't make a first down. I think they had 7 first downs for the game. That's not going to win you much, and that's going to keep your defense, who's already awful, going to keep them struggling. So they got whooped up on. So 0-3 we go, and but you know what else? You know today is. It's a new day, and we got some picks, and actually some of these I really like. About 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Taking a look first as the Dodgers and Nats wrap up their series there in our nation's capital. Walker Buehler goes against Steven Strasburg for the Nationals. I'm looking here at the first 5 under. They've got this game at 8.5. I'm thinking the first 5 under is either going to be 4 or 4.5. As we record, we don't have a number on that. I like either one of those numbers. Obviously, I'd like 4.5 a lot better. But I'm guessing, you know, we might catch that. We might catch 4.5. We'll see what happens with the line. Steven Strasburg has been absolutely outstanding in July. He's got a 1.09 ERA. And That happened, giving up 3 runs in just one of those games. The other 3 games, he's given up nada, zip, zilch, the goose egg. Over the course of those 4 games, he has given up just 1 run in the first 5 innings in those 4 contests. So not bad at all. Meanwhile, for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler, 1.16 ERA, his last 6 road starts. The Dodgers, here's the deal. They've got the best record in baseball, but they're only 12th in first 5 inning runs. The Nats, meanwhile, they're 20th. So a couple teams that aren't necessarily known for their quick starts. Washington, a little bit of the doldrums there as far as the offense goes. They've scored 3 or less in 8 of their 13. I like the first 5 under right here between Buehler and Strasburg as the Dodgers finish up with the Nats. And we're going to the American League West as the Rangers take on the A's. A's laying 190 as the Rangers start Pedro Payano against Mike Fiers for the Athletics. We're going to lay the full wood here, minus 190. This is normally too high of a price, but I'm not a big believer. The Texas Pen has actually struggled, but they've been good in this series so far. They've been decent in this series so far. Mike Fiers has been kind of under the radar. Once again, we've talked about him a little bit on this show. He's been very good this season. He's been great at home. There at the O, he's got a 1.85 ERA, 0.92 WHIP, and the A's are 7-2 in his 9 home starts. Pedro Payano, it's kind of like a game of Price is Right. Pedro Payano, come on down. You are the next starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers. Man, they have struggled to keep 5 warm bodies there in the starting rotation. He's making his first career start. Here's the deal with him. He strikes out a lot of batters, but as a lot of those youngsters are, he also walks a lot. The bad news for him, A's pretty good plate discipline. Only 4 teams strike out less than the Oakland Athletics. And they're a patient team. They're going to take their walks, and they're going to make you throw strikes. Oakland, they've struggled in this series a little bit, but they managed to get the win yesterday. And I like Fiers at home here to make it 2 straight. Give me the A's. Yeah, minus 190. I said it. You know what? I like the A's pen. They don't have their closer. And even without him, they've been doing pretty well. If you wanted to lay the run line, you know what? I was torn on this one. For the show, we're going to lay full wood. If you wanted to lay the run line, I wouldn't hate you. I don't think that's an awful play. But we're just tired of getting snake bit here, so we're just being better safe than sorry. And the last one I'm taking a look at is the Minnesota Twins at the Chicago White Sox. Ex-Mizzou starter Kirk Gibson, who's old. That's me. Kyle Gibson goes for the Minnesota Twins against Dylan Covey. Don't call me Covey. For the Chicago White Sox. Hey kids, I'm guessing Minnesota Twins are in about full panic mode right now, as they are just 1 game up on the Cleveland Indians. Man, that double-digit lead doesn't seem that long ago, does it? Dylan Covey, he could be just what the doctor ordered for a Minnesota team that's struggling. He has been absolutely awful since coming off the injured list for a shoulder problem. He's made 4 appearances, 2 starts, 2 reliefs, 11.32 ERA, 1.74 WHIP in just 10 2/3 innings. I never loved Kyle Gibson, despite his Mizzou pedigree, but he's pretty much the quintessential bottom, low 3, high 4 starter. He's got a 4.24 ERA. Twins, they do a good job for him. They're 13-6 in his starts. I think Gibson could give up as many as 3. We're going to take by the way, I don't think I ever said the bet. We're going to take the first 5 on the run line, minus 120. We're going to get that price down where we like it. I think this one's going to be win or loss in the early part of the game. I think Gibson can give up as many as 3, and we're still going to be good here. We're still going to be able to cover that half run. I think the Twins put up at least quadro and maybe even more in the first 5 innings against Dylan Covey. Give me the Minnesota Twins first 5. Don't have a number. We're going to guess it somewhere in the minus 120 range. So give us the run line there, first 5. Give us the A's paying the full log, minus 190. And We'll take the Dodgers and the Nationals first 5 under. And at the end of those 3 games, finish out our Sunday strong. We're going to get back on the right side of the world, and we will pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, let's take a quick look here and update our premium results. All right, with our 2-0 yesterday, we're going to end up going 20-2. That puts us at 54.5% on the month. Kind of a late rally there, so we're happy with the results. We told you we were going to get hot after the All-Star break, and that's exactly what's happened. So if you haven't got down for the premium picks yet, make sure that you get yourself over to that link right there and get yourself signed up. All right. So with that being said, let's get to the one, the only, the shout outs. First of all, we'll start with the legendary king giving a shout out to you guys, Ninja in particular. He said, "I'm so glad I tailed Ninja's pick and others on the San Francisco Giants last night. He parlayed that with Baltimore on a live bet and did very well. Very nice job, King. Thanks for the shout outs to the best commenters, the best subscribers anywhere on the internet. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Great cappers, great guys, great attitude, never any bullshit in the comment section. Everybody's focused, laser focused, one goal, beat the books. That's it. And you guys helping each other, even when I'm not helping you, even when I'm going 0-3, you guys are helping each other out. That's a beautiful thing. Brock Page. By the way, if you Brock Page, another guy that does YouTube picks, very good, seems like a very good cat. I don't know personally. Seems like a good cat from his videos. I think he knows what he's talking about. He puts out a lot of high quality stuff. Check out Brock. Brock simply wanted to know, what's our record? Fair enough, Brock. And I don't know for the those of you that you know how I do this. I usually do the month tally at the end of the month. So the last month we have is through the end of June. I don't do it on a daily basis. I just do too much stuff. Anyway. So yeah, sometime at the end of the month, I sit down usually on a Sunday and spend about 4 or 5 hours just catching up all my records and doing ROIs. Anyway, long story longer. As we stand right now, Brock, we started doing this in about November of last year, and we are 384, 315, and 15. That is 54.93%. Overall, our ROI is 6.11%. So that's where we stand now. Total disclosure, we've had an awful July as far as baseball goes, and I don't expect those numbers to be quite as good after we do our tally here in a few days. So, I'm trying to be nothing but transparent with everybody at all points, and any of the guys that have been here a long time, that's the drill. So, good question, Brock, and good luck on your upcoming season as well, and the baseball season as well. Good luck finishing up the baseball season and football. So, G&G. By the way, G&G, I answered your question about where to contact me the other day. I don't know if you saw it or not. So go back and check the comments, I think from 2 days ago. And I gave you my email address there. So yeah, dude, make sure you hit me up and I'll get you taken care of with your shirt. All right, so G&G said he went 2-1 yesterday in Korean baseball, and then today he went 4-0. So, dude, we got to figure out what to do with you and the Korean baseball. So, yeah, let me know and tell me. I'm gonna put you on the honor system. So tell me what you've made, and tell me what you because I know you lost a couple yesterday. So I mean, all right. So we're gonna count. Yeah. So when there's a 5 o'clock game today, 5 a.m. That's gonna go on today's action. All right. So let us know everything that you're playing. We're gonna pass. Once we figure this out, then yeah, we'll have you right in the mix, and let me know what the price is. I'm gonna put you on the honor system. Obviously I'm going to probably check them every once in a while, but I know, we have a lot of viewers, and I know if you start winning and going, hey, I'm 9-0 on Korean baseball, there are going to be a shit ton of people checking Korean baseball scores. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do there, and don't forget to hit me up and with shirt size and for school and all that. Darcy F. Haven't heard from Darcy in a while. Good to hear from her. She tailed the Rangers over on the Rangers A's over 9.5. See above, a heartbreaker. She liked the Jays and the Rays under 10. Yikes. And she's going to lay the heavy wood on the Minnesota Twins and that did not work out well. So yeah, Darce, that's 0-3. I can relate. We know what kind of day that was. Casey Martin said, "I'm staying away from Homer." Don't. Actually, that's what they said. So I'm just reading it. Yeah, Homer actually did okay today. Oh, Homer had a nice start. Homer, if we haven't figured it out by now, it does exactly the opposite of what I want him to do. So, yeah, good to see. He changed his uniforms, doesn't even matter. Still, Homer Bailey continues to kick my ass. Kent P., he gave a tip of the cap. Tip of the cap, said hats off to Legion of Picks for going 5-0. Absolutely very nice yesterday. And then Kent P., he went out and he had some picks that did not do as well. Another tough day for another one of us. The Legion of Picks defending his title. Not an awful day. He had what's her name? Gina. It's not Gina Robertson, but anyway, the UFC featherweight. Anyway, she was a favorite -145. She cashed. He also had the Rays. First 5 on the money line -132. Oh yeah, Rays definitely took care of business in the first 5. Well done, LOP. And then he had a couple of other ones. He had the Cubs on the money line. They ended up giving it away late. It goes 2-2, and looks like that's a -20 on the 2-2 as the Diamondbacks no score in the first. That was -120. So we heard from Lions, man. I don't know if that's the BC Lions. I don't know if it's the Detroit Lions, but it's good to have Lions, man, in the house. He had the Dodgers -2 in the first 5, and dude, when you make plays like that, I know that paid some money. So you got to tell me, what that paid in case that hit. In this case, it pushed as the Dodgers go winning 4-2 after 5. He also had the Cleveland on the money line first 5. That one cashed. He had the Houston money line, Braves money line first 5, and the Seattle money line. He lost a couple of other ones. He ended up going 4-3-1 on the day, +70. Not a bad day at all there, Lions, man. We will take a positive day. A lot of us today, for sure, would take a positive day. So well done. Pappy Longwood. And you know what, Pappy? Now I'm starting to doubt myself, because I know that elsewhere you're called Poppy Longwood. So if you would, my friend, spell it out phonetically and let me know whether it's Pappy or Poppy. If you are like a big Poppy for the Boston Red Sox, or if you're like Pappy O'Daniel, brother, or art thou? I don't know which it is. So let me know whether it's Pappy or Poppy. Meanwhile, just keep winning, brother. Pappy today had the Diamondbacks to crush the Marlins. They did just that. He was not so good on his Mets and Yankees picks. He's got a little New York bias there, it looks like there, brother. But where Pappy did well today, he faded the Deep-3. Picked the right damn day to do that, brother. Pappy ends up going 4-2 on the day, +234. Well done, my friend. You know what? If I ain't winning them, I'm glad somebody is. Ninja 13 just made one pick today. That was the underdog Yankees. Not so much CC Sabathia. CC on the road, especially, no bueno. Mike B, as always, words of encouragement for all the cappers, everybody in the chat. He goes 3-1 as he hits the Atlanta money line, Texas on the run line, and the Houston money line. Missed on the Giants, and he took the Giants on the run line, so he had to pay a little juice there. Mike ends up going 3-1 on the day, +125. Mikey B, that's a fine day. So, once again, just to recap our cappers, if you will. Our positive cappers, Mike B, +125, 3-1. Lion Man, 4-3-1, +70. And that leaves the one, the only, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. It's Pappy Longwood, 69, with the full fade of me going 4-2, +234 on the day. Pappy Longwood. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Congratulations, sir. You are our capper of the day. So make sure you stop back by tomorrow to defend your title. And hey, the rest of you better stop by to knock his ass off. I can't let him get away with that, man. A full fade, and he's the capper of the day. Nothing sums up my day better than that right there. All right, kids, let's make some money today, huh? We'll be back all here tomorrow. We'll talk about all our bad beats. We'll count our fat stacks, and we will come up with 3 winning picks once again. All right, guys, have a great day. See you at the window, and y'all take care. All right, bye-bye.